What's good, everybody? My name is Jay Fatty. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to finish off our mini series that's talking about bass, okay? We're focusing on bass guitar today. Now, the best way to play bass guitar is probably with an actual bass guitar, playing the real instrument. But you can also get some nice patterns using some emulated synth instruments or just regular emulated bass instruments like Contact's Rickenbacker bass. That's the one that I use on pretty much all of my boom bap beats or beats that need an actual bass guitar. It's just really saucy, so I would highly recommend it. I'm going to have it linked in the description. All right, so we have this little key pattern here. Let's play it real quick. We're just in 88 BPM and D minor, okay? So we're going to pull in Contact here. Also, if you haven't seen the other videos about 808 and sub bass, you can check those videos out in a playlist that's linked in the top right of this video right now if you want to click that. Okay, moving on, we'll get the Scarby Rickenbacker bass. Like I said, this will be linked down in the description if you want to go check it out. Definitely recommend it. All right, we're going to let this load for a second and then we'll be right back. Okay, now that it's loaded in, this is kind of what it looks like. We can go into the settings right over here, and we're going to change the player profile to soul and funk. All right, everything else should be all right. Now, we're going to get our pattern, but we're going to mess with the preset after we get our pattern, because there's some really nice presets in here that makes the bass sound really good. Yeah, see, like I said, it does sound like a bass guitar. Another option would be is to get a one-shot bass sound, one-shot bass guitar sound, and then you can use that to, make some bass lines. All right, let's get on with this, though. We're going to just put in another pattern. And we're pretty much just going to follow the root notes of the main chord progression, all right? So if I go into the piano roll, we have the root notes, or other words, the bass notes here. So I'm going to highlight them and do a Control-C to copy them. Now we'll go back into the bass. Let's go back to our bass pattern, which is pattern 2. Go back into the piano roll and hit Control-V. All right, so now we have a bass line in here, but we're going to edit it a little bit so it's not kind of as bland. So put the metronome on and kind of get a little rhythm with it. Because that's one thing with the bass guitar is it's bass, but it can also act as like a melody instrument. You can get a nice rhythm and really just get a groove with it. So don't sleep on actual bass guitar. Now see, high accent notes like this are really nice. And you can get some really cool ones. It works a lot in soul or kind of just like boom bappier beats, but we're also going to do a Control-A and an Alt-R, which will randomize the velocity, and we can kind of get it a little bit more humanized. We can pick through the seeds here to find a good velocity. That one looks decent. All right. Let's bring that down a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it for bass guitar. I mean, once you have a good way to play bass guitar, if you can actually play it, or if you have a good VST for it, you can actually get some dope sauce. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the bass series. If you want to see more on bass, let me know down in the comments, whether that be 808, sub bass, more bass guitar stuff, or how to synthesize more bass. like sub bass sounds or funk bass, stuff like that. Just let me know down in the comments and we can do some more stuff like that. But yeah, if this video brought you value, please leave a like, hit subscribe, and hit that little bell. Make sure you stay safe, stay striving, and always be getting it. Much love, y'all. Peace.